magic, there is energy that you get that you can't get watching from the screen at home. You have to be in the room, you have to feel it, you have to learn it, you have to hear it. I really loved all of it.
Yeah, this is how we do it.
I love being here because everybody here is like-minded. They want big things for their lives, and people go home changed. And so I love Career Conference. It's just great.
You're meeting all kind of people from different backgrounds. You get different walks of life. So you get experiences from every background.
There's something powerful about sitting in the presence of people that you want to trade places with. Sometimes for us directors, we just need that, oh, I remember when I used to do that. Oh, I need to go back and do that again. That was brilliant.
When you come here, the sky's the limit. They teach you, you get to walk with the best.
Being here up close and personal just really, it's heart to heart, and it just takes your breath away.
The Career Conference is the point where you get juiced up to finish your goals for seminar. It doesn't make any sense not to come.
Come on, girl, run the world. Oh, are you the champion? Yeah, this is how we do it.
I look in the mirror, I'm like, I look so much better. This is in my makeup bag every single day.
Every morning when I wake up.
Stop that.
Well, that was not the current year Career Conference because they don't have a video out yet, but we want you all to start planning ahead.
Yep. That is the point. Yeah, they still haven't given us one to share with you guys, but we do not have dates. And I think Kelly is gonna start us off here. So let's switch over to Kelly.
I love your hat, Kelly.
Thank you. It is Christmas. Hello, everyone. We are so glad you're here, and we are number one. And I can't say that enough to us because we can get out there and share the opportunity. And tonight, you are all here because you want something more for your business. So I would like you to take out a pen and paper, or run and go get one. Pen and paper. And then mark it with numbers 1 through 3. And then raise your pen when you're done. Just raise your pen. I see Melanie's raised. We got it? Okay, here we go. Number 1. What do you want out of tonight? Just write that down. Number 2, when you are looking at everything tonight, what is it that is your favorite? Whether it's team building, whether it's recognition, you love recognition. What is it tonight when you're all done? I want you to answer these questions for yourself. What did you like best about tonight? And number 3 is, what will you apply to your life from tonight? So with our welcome, we want to start off by reminding you there's always got to be reflection so that we can move forward. We can see what is so good and we can add it. And then we can stop doing what needs to be stopped. So we're, again, so excited that we get to be here tonight. We have tonight and 2 more meetings. Is that right? 1 more meeting. And we get to be together. We get to be consultants together, learn and grow. And we want to know who grew their business this week. Who grew their business this week? So let's start off with, who are our reds tonight? Can you spotlight our reds, Miss Melanie? Who are our reds? Raise your hand if you're a red jacket. Can we not hear? Do we have red jackets tonight?
Yep.
Harry's in red.
Okay, Donna. Hi, Donna. And we have Carrie. Okay, so we have our red jackets tonight, and we really want to focus on them. And ladies, make sure you're wearing your red. Okay, I don't want to make you feel bad or anything. It's just being aware that when we come, oh, okay, you do have it on. Thank you, Carrie. So we are in pink because it's our suits. Our red jackets, ladies, they move the mission forward with strength. They are team building. And if you notice, these ladies have good sales each week. And I'm going to bet that each one of you want to aspire to be in red, just like Donna. So give it up for Donna. I'm just going around the room as I see it, and give it up for Carrie, because they are moving their business with strength because they have a team and they are bringing in more revenue. So congratulations, Reds. We're so excited for you. Thank you for doing your job and being an example. Very proud of you. Okay, next up tonight. Think about from what's tonight? Tuesday. Think about last Tuesday. And well, you're giggling, but I've held a meeting on Monday nights for 14 years. So I forget. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday. So from last Tuesday until tonight, what were your sales? Please put it in the chat because we want to find our queen. Who is our queen of sales? Go ahead and put it in. And I wish we had music, so I'll just do. Oh, what do we have? 680. Who did that? Connie Johnson. Good job. Okay, who's next? 680. Can anyone beat 680? Is that all we have for the week?
No, Janine had two $100 days that totaled over
650. Carrie McCurdy. Good job, Carrie. What was that, Diane? Oh,
Janine
and we have.
White has texted me. She had two $100 days for a total of over 447.
Okay, and then we have. Wait, who did 2,000?
260.
Nobody yet.
It's 260.
Oh, 260. Okay.
Yeah.
We made two. Okay, that's good too. Better than zero, right? I read it wrong. So is that it? We have a 650, we have a 630, and a 260.
No, a 447. Okay. You got to add those two. She had two $100 days. You just got to add them together.
So 400. Okay, yeah, so Miss Carrie McCurdy, you can come and be recognized because you are a queen, and Miss Melanie will spotlight you because we want to hear how, because each week your numbers remain anywhere from 4 on up. How are you doing this?
Well, I actually have had like a boutique almost every weekend in December, and I have a pretty good clientele. So I just, like, the new catalog came out, so I text literally everybody on my PCP.
Okay, awesome. Good job, Carrie. So you're good. You're following up with people. You're actually doing what you are taught. You're following up with people. You're having pop-ups or your holiday sales, and people want what we have. They literally want what we have. We just have to do the work. And Carrie, you and I right here on the screen, we are testimonies that when we do our work, we get paid, and we get paid so handsomely, like so beautiful. So good job, Carrie. You are our queen. Wear your crown proud. Wear your crown proud. Okay, so ladies, next we have, what did I say? Oh yeah, okay. Who team built this last week? Raise your hand if you team built. Did any of our red jacket? Okay, ladies, so I would suggest, even to us as directors, that we share the opportunity because people want what we have. They literally want what we have, but we have to do the work. We have to just share. Okay, who has any bookings for this next week, whether it's a sharing appointment or it's a new facial? Who has those bookings? I have one. Who has two? Keep your hands up. All hands went down. Okay, we all have one. And it's okay because it's the holidays. but we want to keep booking. And I was so authentic to tell you, because I'm a director, I have one. Okay. And it looked like Diane had one. So
Carrie's hand was still up.
What?
Carrie's hand is still up.
Oh, Carrie, I'm sorry, I cannot see it. 3. Okay, so Carrie, you are the queen of bookings as well. And I want to give out just a shout out for the 21-day jumpstart and gather up some girlfriends and call each other and do that. Or Patsy and Melanie and I, directors, we do hot potato and it's fun. If you want to know what hot potato is, give us a little jingle. It's fun to do this with other people. Okay, it's so important to get those bookings. New brings in that revenue, like what you saw Carrie did. And our sharing appointments bring a strong foundation. Okay, so now we want to hear from you. If you have made it to star already, who has made it to star already? So if your hands are up, Melanie, can you
Carrie
go ahead
and Janine, you want me to put it on, take the spotlight off?
No, I want their spotlight on. I want them
Oh,
on.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
So stars,
So
keep your hands up, and I'm going to add you to the spotlight.
Okay, so Carrie. Oh, good job. It's nice to see new face. Very good job. I expected those reds to already be stars. Okay, so do you ladies already know what your star level is?
Ruby.
Put it in the chat. We have a ruby. And I think that was Janine that said ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who else? Who else? Okay, so while you're getting that done, so is anyone higher than Ruby? Just nod your head. Carrie, what are you?
I believe I'm diamond, probably really close to the next one, pearl.
Emerald. Okay. Good. Okay,
Whatever.
so
Carrie, you're already done with emerald.
All right, whatever.
then you're moving on to is it pearl? Woo, that's good, Carrie. Okay, so I'm just going to speak for Carrie. She's already give testament every week of her sales, and that's how she's able to almost be. Is it almost a pearl star, or over emerald? At any rate, emerald is up there, ladies. So very good job, stars. We are so proud of you. When I first came into Mary Kay, what star meant is stars earn cars. And I never got that. I never understood it. Now I know today we need to be a director, but you will earn a car when you become a director, you Reds, if you have that in your mind. But I'm going to say stars earn a solid foundation of your business because you're seeing the people, you're putting the orders in, and you're winning all those prizes from Mary Kay. So very good job, ladies. Very proud of you. So we are going to move on. Recognition for everyone that did a fantastic job this last week. And we're excited for the rest of our evening.
Yeah. And look, Connie was also a star. She just doesn't have her camera on.
Oh, okay, Connie. Okay. Very good job. Congratulations.
I know there's some of you that haven't finished your star. And so if you have at least 600 in, you can still finish your star. You're going to get a lot of ideas tonight to do that. So if you didn't wave your hands and be recognized for being a star, it is not too late. You have until the 15th, which is Sunday, but we're going to give you several ideas. So all I can tell you is get off the fence. If you think, well, I'm going to try, maybe, or whatever, it's not going to happen. But if you dig your heels in and say, I'm going to finish my star, I just got to figure out the way to do it. We will give you ideas tonight that no matter if you have as little as 600 in, you still can do the other 1,200 by Sunday. Trust me, go for your star.
Okay.
I think we're going to Patsy next.
You're muted, sweetie.
It's always better if I'm muted. I'm noisy. So, wow, so many wonderful accomplishments this week. Congratulations, ladies. So, STAR, we're harping on STAR right now because it is so essential for your business. And not to mention the cool prizes you can get when you accumulate the points. I had been saving my points up for a little while, and I was able to buy 5 of these fire things for my grandkids for Christmas, all with my STAR points. So get those stars in because it really makes a difference. So I did all my Christmas shopping for my grandkids on the STAR program. So yay. So announcements, things coming up. You've got until the 15th to finish your STAR. So as Diane and Kelly said, there's lots of time to finish it. If you have not gone through your customer list already, now's the time. If you have events planned, we're going to talk more about those. Now's the time. You can stall and wait, or you can make some money. It's up to you. So we mentioned career conference. That video was so fun for career conference. Now there are career conferences all over the place. So if the one that's in Santa Clara isn't going to work for you, that would be on March 14th. Put it on your calendar now so you can get the day off from work, so you can get babysitters lined up, whatever it takes, because you're going to want to be there. We don't have a venue yet, but there's also one in Texas. I might go to one in Oregon. So there are options if that weekend doesn't work for you. If you have family members somewhere else, go to one that's somewhere else so you can get those family members on board. We have, with Janice, our fabulous Janice, we have a skincare class on the 11th. You want to start inviting guests for that. When is that? That is tomorrow. Then there's a sharing event on the 12th. Are you still working on your 61 faces? That's still something that we need to keep working on. You want to get those names in the system and at least one item that they purchased. If you don't track your stuff in InTouch, other than for the contest, put in one order, because that's all, put in one item that at least gets you in the contest, your new people. The deadline to order to get your product by Christmas is the 15th. So you want to get your orders in as soon as you can and finish your STAR while you do that. There is a beauty event coming up on the 18th with Janice. And on Monday, she's got consultant training only for consultants on the 23rd at 6 p.m. So a lot of good stuff coming up, and you want to start working on putting people in your PCP. I think that's an ongoing thing. I think it's a mistake to wait till the last day to put in all your new people. Put them in as you go, and you can put them in PCP and save it and keep adding to it. And then when it gets close, you can push the button, pull the trigger, and get that stuff in. It's a good idea not to wait till the last day, because if you wait till the last day, they sometimes run out of samples, and how disappointing it is when you call them up and say, did you see the sample on page 23? And they got a catalog without one. So you can always do it a little early and then do a second batch. I sometimes do multiple batches because I just want to make sure I get them all in there. So those are some upcoming items to think about. Did I miss anything, lovely ladies?
Patsy, can I screen share these really quick then?
Absolutely.
All right, my computer's just running 1 second.
Maybe.
Here, it's booting it up. So we've got the skincare class tomorrow night, both English and Spanish. And you guys, even though the Zoom number is on here, feel free to send them a link. Some people still don't know how to use Zoom, which is interesting. Carmen Jones, who is a very dynamic speaker, she's the sharing event. Can you all see this or no?
They're pretty tiny.
Wow. So they're kind of tiny. Okay. So Carmen Jones is the one that is doing the sharing opportunity. She's giving away 7 free e-starts. And then the next event is, this is going to be really big, you guys. It's not tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's skincare. So let me go back. Sorry. There's Spanish. There's English. Even if they don't have samples, you guys, I will tell you, get them on anyway, because they learn. And, she also gives away 20 free mascaras, which is pretty crazy. So that's tomorrow night. That's Thursday. This is the following week. and I love this because I'm not good at this. I don't know about Patsy, Kelly. I don't know about the rest of you all, but highlighting, contouring, and all that is not my forte. So I'm super excited to watch the makeup artist. English, Spanish. Mary Catherine King, who's a $1 million director. She's got a great sense of humor. She's got a great story. She's on the 19th. And this will be in lieu of our meeting. So you guys tattoo this on your forehead. You are now occupied on Monday the 23rd from 6 to 7 with Janice, and then from 7 to 7:25 on our YouTube, oh my gosh, our Zoom number. And we're going to be having a drawing. So although Janice is giving away prizes, if you're on Janice's event and then you jump on our event, then we will have a drawing as well for a prize for a consultant. So do not miss that, because that'll be the last meeting for the year. Is that right, you guys?
With us, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I encourage you to invite guests to all of these things and to continue to work on putting people in for your 61 faces and your PCP. You can kind of do all that stuff at the same time. It makes it more efficient. If you're putting them in for your PCP and you've loaded them in, you can do it all at one time, then it's just one and done. And then I think we're going to go on over to Diane now for some great selling tips.
Okay, so are we starting training now?
I don't know. Did I miss something?
No,
Am I
but if
going
you,
first?
yeah, I think Melanie's going to go first. She's going to do technology stuff.
Tech talk. Sorry.
That's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, you
And
don't
what?
want me to do technology training.
Okay. Well, I don't even know if I need to spotlight, because what I really need to do is screen share. So we're going to talk a little bit, and let me see. I want to share both of these. So first thing we want to talk about is career conference is coming. We made a really big deal about that because it's coming soon. And we talked about a little bit about it last week. There is some recognition that comes along that is available at career conference, and there's a deadline on that. The deadline for career conference recognition is the end of February, because they want to have everything ready so that they can recognize us in March. And here's the thing, there's lots of things, lots of recognition if you're on target for one of the sales court or the court of sharing. There's recognition for that, but there is recognition here that no matter where you are on your career path, you can earn this recognition, and that is the bling buttons for training. And even if you've had them before, those bling buttons, the training has changed a little bit, and so you might need to do your training again. So just wanted to put out for you where to find that training. Obviously, I'm logged into InTouch here, and it sort of makes sense that it will be under education. And there are several things here, things that you can get bling buttons for. The legal education module. So, and I'm going to click to open that in a new tab, is one of the ones. And then the MK Confident, and I already have that one open in a new tab. And so you can, and this thing is in my way. And for whatever reason, the legal education is taking. So, so here's what the MK Confident looks like. There are 3 bling buttons that everyone can earn. And there is the Color Confident, so there's one, basically these are all products. So there's skincare, there's Color Confident, and then there's everything together. There's also one for clinical solutions, I think is combined in this. But those are things that you will get recognized on your name badge that says you have completed that training. Same thing with the, I have over here, I've opened up, oh, well, the legal one says an error occurred while processing my request. So anyway, those are just, we wanted to make sure you knew about that. Who has already earned those bling buttons? Okay, I see Patsy, I see Diane. Carrie acts like she's not sure. So have you not, if you have not completed your MK Confident, you want to go in there and do that, because that is something everybody can do. And I just kind of wanted to remind you of that. Don't wait till the last minute. You can squeak it. No, don't wait till the last minute, because you won't get as much out of it if you try to just rush through it. So go ahead and get started. We are in December and you have till the end of February. So, you have almost 3 months to do that. So go ahead and get started. We want to make sure you get those bling buttons. So that's one technology thing. The other thing that we wanted to talk about is, because we've talked a lot about social media, and I have a couple of tabs open here. I have who has actually liked or paid any attention to the Mary Kay page on Facebook or on social media? You follow one of the Mary Kay accounts? Okay, Donna says yes. Okay, good. This is a great source for us to get posts into our own newsfeed. They're prepared by the companies, so anything on here we can share onto our own personal pages. And so and these are really super easy to share. So I'm here on the Mary Kay page right now. And, if I want, they're super easy to share. Let's say, I want to share this Black Cherry makeup artist look. And this is the one that's on the front page of the current lookbook. Or actually the holiday lookbook. So if I want to share that one, I'm literally just going to click the share button on this post, and then it's going to ask me, where do I want to share this? So I can share this on my personal feed, and I would say something like, here's a really fun look for the holidays. Who wants to try? And then share. And so that's going to go onto my personal page, or onto my personal page. And another thing you can do, so you can share this to your personal page. You can share this to your VIP page. You can also put it onto your business page. So those are all great things that you can do. The other thing that I thought you might not be aware of, and just showing you how to share that, by the way, just to see, there it popped up on my, onto my news feed. Let's see, and I think I want to be on my personal page so that you guys are not having to look at everything that's on my news feed. The other thing that we have that's really easy to do is there's a YouTube page, or there's a Mary Kay YouTube page. So if you would go to youtube.com, and let me, go to just basically the home for YouTube, and then search Mary Kay. So put up here in the search bar, you can just type Mary Kay and click the search, and it's going to bring up pretty much everything related to Mary Kay. Now, this means there's a whole bunch of Mary Kay directors and consultants who make up their own content. You need to be really careful about sharing that stuff. Not that it's bad, you just need to look at it very carefully. But there is a Mary Kay YouTube channel. And so you can go to this Mary Kay YouTube channel, click on that. And
I had people in my life who thought I lost my mind.
The very first, the first video. And then here I'm going to click on video. So this is like one of the videos that they have on, was one of their featured videos. But if I click on videos here, it's going to bring up all the videos that Mary Kay has posted. And these are all available for us to share onto our personal pages. This one actually was really cute. This is a sales director. I forget what her name is, but she has done holiday wrapping.
I'm so excited to share with y'all some of my.
And her name is covered up by the subtitles, so I still don't know what her name is, but she's super cute. She has some great gift ideas. This is, not quite a 3-minute video. And the easy way to share these onto your Facebook page, the way I like to do this, is up here you can copy the link from the address bar and just, highlight it, copy it, and then I think I'm going to paste this one into my, I'm going to go into my VIP group and then I'll check out these super cute gift ideas. And then just, I just hit Control V, or you could just hit paste, and there it comes in. And then you can share, where is the post button down here? And then there it is. So just a couple of cute ways. I think making sure that you're sharing Mary Kay approved content is important, just because you can share other things. You just need to watch and make sure you listen to it very carefully and know that that it's, up to date. I've seen people share things that are like from Canada, so they're not quite right. The products aren't quite the same as what we have. So just by going to that Mary Kay page, you've got okay. And I see some questions. What is a personal page and how do you connect Facebook with Zoom? Okay, good. Your personal page is your face to all of your friends. So that would be when you go onto Facebook and create an account that you want to connect with people, that would be your personal page. So that's a good question, Kelly. Did that help? Was that answer helpful? So as opposed to a business page, and Facebook does have a way that you can create a business page, and that is a little bit different. Kelly.
So a personal page is just the page that is your feed to the world.
Correct.
Okay, so it's just our normal everyday
Correct.
Page. And we can put things out, like you said, but not calling attention to pricing and pick me.
Correct.
Pick me.
Right. Yeah. And a lot of times if you want to just, make sure, I probably have, I don't know, I have a lot of obviously friends who are in Mary Kay. Most of you guys are my Facebook friends as well. And so, a lot of times I want to be courteous to all of you, even when you see what I post, even though I'm obviously not trying to get you as my customer, but I want to know you to know that I'm being courteous. So a lot of times I will put on there, if you like this, like that makeup look, if you like this makeup look, check with your Mary Kay beauty consultant. And if you don't have one, pick me, then I'll say that. But, that kind of a thing. So that is, just something you want to do. Donna asked, how do you connect Facebook with Zoom? And there are things you can do. You can broadcast from Facebook, broadcast from Zoom to your Facebook. And that is something I will keep that on the loop for something we want to do in the future. And if you guys have ideas of something that you'd like to know more about, because we can do that, but we'll just do it. It's a little more complicated than we want to do right now. Now, unless you're, right now I was just sharing my screen, which you can, if you are a host or a co-host, you can share your screen into a meeting. Right now we have it set up so only hosts and co-hosts can share our screens into the meeting. So if that's what you were asking, you need to, okay, so you want to know how to broadcast from Zoom. Okay, let's keep that for another time, but I think that's a great question. So, because we have a bunch of other stuff and I don't want to keep talking and miss out on that. So let's save that for another time. And then I believe it's Diana's next, right? So I'm gonna spotlight Diane. You're muted.
I knew that. Okay, so I didn't really know that, but anyway, so I spent some time earlier. So if you want a lot more detail on selling as a Santa's helper, there's another video that I will post that was 25 minutes long prior to our meeting, but I want to cover a couple things. First of all, every call you make, every text, every significant other you reach out to, male or female or whatever, it gets easier every time you do one. And so once you do one, I would pick somebody who's pretty easy, like an uncle, a cousin, like somebody that you know, right? A man that you know, hopefully a relative, friend, whatever. Then you can start going on with your current customers. But what's really fun is it's like, rather than go to, let's say, and this is always an option, but let's say you go to a gentleman that you know through your chamber or in your business. Let's say you go to Mixers or Network or whatever, or he works in your building. And you don't know his significant other. You just see he has a wedding ring on, so he might have a significant other. And so you could approach him, but you don't know who his significant other is. That is absolutely an option. But what I'm going to share with you is some letters and some scripts of if you go to your relative and you're asking them for their wish list. So this one particular script is called Santa's Helper. And Melinda Balling, who's a $1 Million Director, gave this to me. What I love about this is it allows you to contact a customer or a friend or a family member. And you can say, hi, whoever, this is Diane, your consultant. I mean, they're going to know who you are, right? I'm doing something fun for my special clients this week. Do you have a quick minute? I can give you some details. Now, women are curious and nosy by nature. So unless their, house is on fire, their kids are drawing with markers on the wall or something, chances are she's going to say yes. He or she will say yes. Then you can say, great, I'm very aware that there are men and other family members in your life that need a little help with gift ideas. So I'm playing Santa's Helper today and was wondering if there were any special Mary Kay products. See, I would word this a tiny bit different. Instead of saying I'm playing Santa's Helper and was wondering if there are any special products, I would say I'm playing Santa's Helper today and I was wondering, of all the Mary Kay gifts, what would you love to have wrapped up for the holidays? So you kind of assume the sale, if that makes sense. So I would love to make it a secret just between you and me, phone call. If so, I would love to make a secret just between you and me, a phone call to anyone you feel might want to hear from Santa's Helper. Oh, and by the way, that could also include a gift certificate. And they might say, like my client did today, she said, well, my mom, I didn't know she was going through a divorce. So she goes, no, my ex-husband will not be buying a gift for me. And I said, okay. And she said, but my mom and my sister always complain that I'm hard to buy for. I said, great. Can you put together a wish list? Do you know what you want? She says, no, but I'll text you a list. I said, great. Who will be buying for you? And she says, my mom and my sister. I said, great, then give me their contact as well. So she did. Now, you could call them or text them or voice text, whatever you want to do. But this is what you could say. You could say, hey, Kelly, this is Diane, your sister's Mary Kay beauty consultant. I'm playing Santa's Helper today, and I have a quick tip if you're interested. And she'll say, great. And say, well, I happen to know that Melanie has some Mary Kay items on her wish list, and I wanted to pass that info on to you in the event that I can be of some assistance if you haven't finished all your shopping for her yet. Now, women, I would say for the most part, are probably half done. Men, they haven't started. So if you're talking with a man in her life and he says that he already got her a gift, oh, I already bought her a blender or a car or whatever they buy, then you can say, well, that's great. Let me tell you about something special that you may want to add. This little treasure is sure to make her you'll be her romantic hero. It's called a pillow gift. It's a small gift with a special verse that I put on the gift, but you put it on her pillow on Christmas Eve. And you can say, trust me, she'll love it. And you all know the poem. If you don't know the poem, I will put it, but it's like, now that the dishes are done, the gifts are ripped open and the house is a disaster, which is, I'm paraphrasing, but that's sort of what it says. It's like, you are my hero. You somehow pulled it all together and made it happen. When she crawls in bed that night exhausted and she sees a gift from you with that romantic note, she'll be talking about that for years. In fact, the next year she'll go, are you getting me a pillow gift? Like, it's almost like it doesn't really matter what's in the box. She just wants the little gift. And so something that can be really, really romantic. Most of the pillow gifts are 30 and under. Can I wrap up a little pillow gift for you? Because I have something perfect in mind. And chances are I will pick something that's on her list. But if she doesn't give you a list, like satin lips make a great pillow gift, because you could even put some chocolate kisses in there. He benefits from that too. Think about it. Her lips are soft, smooth, and sexy. Hey, he benefits from that too. And put some chocolate kisses in there. So these are some great scripts. Of course, there's also gift certificates that you can use as well that are editable. I have a couple one I'm going to share with you super quick. because I like the wording on it. It gives you some ideas. This one. And I'm going to post all these. So this gives you, again, more ideas about the pillow gift. I will tell you, a pillow gift is really cute. And so if you have been in Mary Kay more than a year or two, you might have those nesting boxes that we were able to get on section 2. You could use the big box as a pillow gift, the medium one, or the small one. Any one of those, it's just then tying on the little package for the pillow gift. And then this gives you some ideas of other scripts that you can say. So need to make a statement. Now, 12 Days of Christmas is one of my all-time favorite things to give. It's delivering 12 gifts to them, to their significant other, that they will then turn around and give. Typically, you would deliver all of them prior to the 14th, because on the 14th, they start opening day 1's gift. Okay, so I realize the 14th is just in a couple days. So ideally, you would have 12 gifts, and I would deliver them to Steve, Kelly's husband, and Steve is going to put a pillow or a gift on her pillow, on her bed, on her nightstand, on the kitchen table, on her placemat, someplace every day, starting the 14th and the last gift on Christmas. Now, let's say you get to the 18th and some man goes, well, I want to do the 12 gifts. You could either, he could start on the 24th and go the 24th through January 4th. He could do, and I actually had a customer do this, he did like 2 on Christmas Eve, and then he did 1 every hour during Christmas. So after like 3 hours, it got to be the next time. She goes, do I get another gift now? It's noon. And he goes, oh, actually you do. Thanks for reminding me. And at 1 o'clock, do I get another gift? He goes, you do. And she's thinking, are you kidding? She didn't put it together that it was 12 gifts for Christmas. So you could do something like that. And I did have one gentleman who didn't understand the instructions. I put a date on the back of every tag, and I said, just put these out on the day of the tag. He didn't do that, which is fine. He hid them all over their house on Christmas Eve, gave her a note. She had to find gift 1. When she found gift 1, there was a clue where to find gift 2. He said it took her over 3 hours to find all these gifts that he hid all over their house. And so if he's that kind of guy and he wants to do that, you could do something like that. That'll be a year. She'll be talking about that to the neighbors. You won't believe this. I had to hunt all over the house for these 12 beautiful gifts. At that point, honestly, you guys, it's the thought, it's the romantic, it's the how thoughtful he was, even though all he did was write you a check. Let's be real. You put the package together. Now, if you have the 12 days of faves from a previous year and take everything out of, you've probably taken everything out and you held that, you could deliver that to him and tell him he could take all 12 packages out and hide them all over the house or whatever. But if you want to do the 12 days of Christmas, there's even a script for that. They usually end at they start at the low end of about 150 because it's hard to put 12 gifts together for that price. 150 being the low end, and then it goes up to like 300. So I usually do 3 price points, like 150, 225, and 350. He will almost always pick the 2 to 225 one. They usually don't do the cheap one. They usually don't do the most expensive. They usually pick the one in the middle. And then you can customize it for her, depending on what she likes. So I hope those scripts have been helpful. I will post all those so you guys can utilize all of those tonight. They will be either on boards or on Facebook. So those are just some tips to selling to your significant other, but don't think it's always going to be to men. It might be to their mom, their sister, their cousin. Like my sister is extremely hard to buy for. Unfortunately, she's in Mary Kay, so I can't buy her Mary Kay. But if somebody called me and said, I know exactly what Janice wants, I would be relieved. I'd say, thank goodness, because I want to get her what she wants, but anything she wants, she just buys for herself. So you are really doing a huge service to them when you can do that. All right, I think, Patsy, you're next.
Wow, what great ideas, Diane. Thank you. I love it. I like that pillow idea. So it's not too late. Some of you have not done your open house yet. It's not too late. Some of you have ongoing open houses. So we wanted to share some different ideas. If you aren't doing an open house, that's okay. Everybody has to work their own way. One of the things that I find really successful for sales and for gathering names and for appointments, etc., is doing pop-ups. And we do this all year long, but right now is a great time. Somebody mentioned earlier selling out of their basket. Get your basket filled up with some cute stuff. You could go do a pop-up. I'm going to just give you some ideas of places to go, and you can let your wheels start turning. When Diane was talking, I just bought new life insurance, so I'm going to call my insurance agent tomorrow because I know he's bought stuff from me in the past. And I have a reason to check in with him right now because I just sent him a whole bunch of money. So he can give me some back. Uh, and I just booked my attorney. So, think outside the box and get some people in your sphere that you've been doing business with, because they're going to be happy to support your business. So some places that you might be able to go to if you belong to a gym. I've had really good luck doing a pop-up and doing satin hands at a gym. You can do satin lips and satin hands at a gym and sell stuff there. A yoga studio. If you go to these kind of places, think about where you go. A school's almost out here, so you'll have to jump on that one. If you belong to a country club or know anybody that belongs to a country club, maybe you know a real estate agent that might let you set up a table do a little satin hands, like a lunch and learn sort of thing. Beauty salons. You could set up at a beauty salon and do satin hands. How about your church? I did a church event a couple of weeks ago, and as I got through the day, I thought this was really a dud. I have gotten so many customers out of that after the fact. I can't believe it. I've sold probably $1,200 just from that event. So how about a car wash? Do you know one of the local car washes? I know there's a really good one here that supports the community. I'm going to go talk to them. How about a mechanic? Where do you take your car in? If you go down to those industrial areas where the mechanics, there's always a whole bunch of them bundled together. You could just walk around with your basket and sell satin hands. Those guys need satin hands. Those guys that are wrenching need the satin hands. Car dealership. Go in and talk to the salesman, not to buy a car and not to talk to their clients, but to them. They're there working, so maybe they haven't had a chance to go shopping. Somebody suggested wineries. Couldn't hurt to take your basket in there, set up a pop-up. Can I come in and set up a table for an hour? And then Diane had mentioned before that she's gone down to the firehouse and had success. So if we're marketing to men, we don't have to just think about men. As we mentioned earlier, grandma needs a present. Because I had a customer come meet me last night and she bought 7 gifts for all her girlfriends. And the Girl Scout that puts her newspaper on her front porch.
Every single month. And here's how you can get a cut of it. My name is.
I got some back feed there. Okay. So, it's kind of like expand your brain. Diane gave us some great scripts. Those will work in all these scenarios. And if you can book somebody on the spot, I love working at a gym because those people are taking care of themselves. So they're motivated to want to do something about their skin, and have current catalogs. Always have the recruiting material with you. Lost the thought for a minute there. And I'm also working on all of my clients that I've been seeing. I've been asking them to do a chemo care package. So, we're still doing stockings. We're still doing chemo care. So all those things, maybe somebody doesn't need to buy any makeup, but they might support your fundraiser. So, you can pop that up and make some money that way. On to you, Kelly.
Okay, ladies. So the power of team building. The power of team building for you, for yourself, is this. Number one, we are the number one industry in the world. So you will want to share that opportunity. Number two is your personal business grows when you share the opportunity with people and team build. Number three, for you, the power of team building is you bring in more income, right? Because you are team building and you, again, are paid so beautifully from the company. And there's all the bonuses, everything for yourself. Hold on, okay, there we go. And this is the fun part for me, and I'm pretty sure it's for you. You have someone to run with. And the girlfriend time of that is just so wonderful. So all that's for you. And there's even more for you. But now the power of team building for her, who you're sharing it with. There is a sheet out there There's something going on with my, hold on, remind me tomorrow. Okay. It wants to reboot. Okay. So for her, we want to remember, I think the number one thing without that sheet that Melody's going to bring up is this. She wants what you have because you wanted it. You have to think of it that way. She wants what you have because, oh my goodness, you wanted it. So why not her? So share with her. It's so important. Now, during the holiday season, we get to all the busyness of the holidays, but remember, she wants what you have. And so share it with her, book those sharing appointments. And during the holidays, remember, for her, it's a complete tax write-off. She can get a brand new computer and she can write that off. She can buy a store at 4,800 and write it off. Such a wonderful tax write-off for her. And then remember, she's getting to take that 50% and she's getting to save money for herself. And then on top of it, she can give gifts. So you want to give those gifts at 50%. So when you're talking with her, you're reminding her. Okay. So now think of this is that it's the holidays. She's around all kinds of people. She might even be traveling and she gets to now practice because she has this new business. And she can also have, hold on. She can also have the assurance and confidence that we are depression proof because booze, alcohol, cigarettes and cosmetics, they do not go out whatsoever. We still purchase those, or our society does, because we want to have fun. When we have makeup, we have fun. So remember, you're talking with her about all of those things. Then remember this, more and more people are obviously purchasing through a catalog, whether it's virtual or one that you send to them through PCP. And get this, when we make videos, they're purchasing from us. Oh my goodness. Remind her of these things because she can get on your Facebook or your director's Facebook and she can upsell all these next 3 weeks right into the new year. And she will have a booming business. She can make money immediately. Who believes that? Raise your hand. Can you make money immediately in this business? You definitely can. And she can do this. Remember, this is about her, not you. So be that little duck that just wipes away all of those fun emotions we get when we don't want to share with her, and just swim to her and tell her all these wonderful things. The next one is the girlfriend time. We kind of already talked about that, but for her, she needs to understand she's going to make some wonderful girlfriends. I had to grow my confidence and self-esteem when I came into Mary Kay, and I didn't even know it. It was so foreign to me. I would cry when I would speak. I'm so glad that's over with. Okay, so, and then you have such an opportunity to give hope to people, to bless others, to enrich their lives, show them bigger thinking. That's all that she gets to do. Because remember, you're doing it too. She wants what you have. The number 9, I'm sorry, I haven't been telling numbers, but we're on number 9. When you make, you know how we do our bookings? Because it's the holidays, she can call her family and friends, and she can actually let them know what she's doing, and they can reap the benefits and offer them the opportunity as well. Because she's excited, because you've been excited. And now her business can flourish even more because she's now selling the opportunity. And then most importantly, right now, number 10 is this. Because she's starting right now, she will have all of those opportunities with you and your director. And come January 2025, her business is totally going to thrive because she's taken all of those steps with you and she's going to grow and her business is going to grow. And you know what's so wonderful? Can you all just come off your mics for a minute? I mean, come off your mics. I want your mic on. Everyone unmute yourself. Just unmute. I still see people muted. And unmute. Everybody unmute. And I want you to just cheer. Cheer as loud as you can in your own home. And I'm going to tell you why in just a minute. I should hear you. Okay, the reason why we're cheering is because we are the #1 industry, cosmetic and skincare in the world. And we have a business that is matchless to any other. And we get the opportunity to let others know. We totally get the opportunity to do that. And I'm encouraging myself right now, even encourage you. Just tell people. In fact, tonight, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go through all my sales receipts from the last 3 months. And you can go back further and further. And even if you've already shared the opportunity with them again, do it again. Like literally, just share the opportunity and let them know, oh my goodness, the month of December is such an amazing time of year. Let me tell you. And Carrie and Donna, you have rockin' sales every week and you get to tell them not what you've sold or how much you've sold, but you get to tell them this journey of growth because you see it. You work the business, it pays you back. So ladies, share that opportunity because she too wants what you have. And Diane, I love you so much. And we'll go back to you for closing us out. And you're muted still.
Okay, so I want to share with you guys really quick. I found the flyer for our trip to Norway. Y'all didn't know we were going to Norway. So all the stars, when you go this year, all the directors that are participating, which is all of us, are you get to go on a virtual trip. Now, what's fun about these is you can do it in your pajamas because it's at 8:30 in the morning. You can do it sipping coffee, tea, whatever. And Norway is known internationally for their holiday lights. So my computer just froze. Give me one fast second. You guys, this computer thing, I swear, it's still scrolling. So give me a second. It gives you a picture of Norway. So it is, just so those of you guys who are star consultants and those of you who are stretching and are determined to be a star, Saturday, the 21st of December, wrong month. Not that you'll be doing something else at 8:30 in the morning, but you're going to jump on this virtual event. Your director will be sending you a link. You have to register by the 19th with your name and information. And what they're going to do is they're going to give away prizes. So you will be sent a link by your director. And I swear to God, I'm going to pull this up any second. You'll be sent a link by your director to register, and it's going to ask you for your name, what star level you achieved. I think it'll ask you your director's name as well. And then they're going to put you into a drawing. And I've got this beautiful flyer to share with you of Norway, and it's not cooperating. It's scrolling in the circle. So let me just give you guys the 24-hour challenge then. So the 24-hour challenge is, we talked a lot of tonight about, I'd love to know what you guys thought is your favorite thing, by the way. Selling to men, the pillow gifts, sharing the career opportunity. Can anybody hear me, or are you guys all gone? Are you guys still here?